Yes, people. Yes, people. Yes, people. Welcome to the first episode of the Cut Down Show. Yeah. We got a podcast for the Cut Down now, man. We're bringing it up, and yeah, this is all the same as we discussed before, man. You want to be in a place where you want a straight, cut down, to the point discussion about all the things that's happening in the world of tech. This is your place to be. So
that's it.
Not to waste any time, man. Like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you're part of this Cut Down crew and the Lover of Tech crew, Team TLS, the Tech Lover Squad.
You don't know.
We're going in deep straight away for episode 1, you know, because I got my boy, I got my bro, the Tech Jamo in the yard. I'm not even messing about. I'm not even letting you lot experience me first from the jump. You're experiencing me with Tech Jamo in the yard. Come on. I'm so gassed about this, man. I'm so gassed about this, man.
We're here, man. We're here. We're out here.
We're making it happen. You know? Face to face, in person.
No virtual thing,
my guy. We're gonna combat the virtual stuff.
Listen,
and do I put a lot of work in to make sure that the bedroom set is looking appeasable for people to come in. Space, comfortable.
This is it. Man,
nice the bottles of water.
I'm comfy. Fam, my guy nice to me with two bottles of water. Fam, I don't even have these at yard, cuz. You understand? Man's got Elgato stream deck.
Come on. We're going back to back.
Yeah.
Listen, you see,
which one?
I've already forgot to plug in the second camera.
Fam, it'd be like that.
Listen, we're freestyling.
This guy, if I show you his setup, it's wild, guys. Wild.
Listen, the second one is better so you can see Jabba right there.
That's it.
Come on. There you got me here.
There we go.
You can see both of us as well right here side by side when we're going in. But yeah, this is going to be the first of many. Got to be really pushing for people to come in person. Yeah. Like-minded, but obviously sharing differences in what we do within the tech scene. Especially Jamo, for example, like he's more on the gaming side of it, but definitely we carry a lot of the same content when it comes to mobile and consumer electronics.
That's it.
And then you're going to be seeing a lot of people globally that are vibe within the tech industry as well that you're going to be seeing. And yeah, we're going to get into it.
It's going to be a lot on your channel, fam. Fam, it's going to be a lot.
It's going to be a lot. And
my bro.
It's a bit like, the Cut Down Show was a bit of a spontaneous one.
It
wasn't part of the itinerary.
No script. Literally zero script here, fam. I got a couple of things that was from the previous podcast, but zero script, fam. You understand?
Yeah, for real. And I thought, there's no better time than now. Might as well. There's no better time than now. Might as well.
Is now.
You know, you're going to be hearing a lot of obviously stuff that we talk about that's happening in the week of tech, the month of tech.
Yes.
We're just going to talk. We're going to have a bit of fun. You know what I'm saying? Unscripted, structured, straight to the point.
No embargo.
That's it, man. And that's what I've always wanted the cut down to be, because our main channels is where we go in, we review the products, Sometimes we bullet point, we do full scripts. We put a lot of time in terms of production value into those videos. And that's what we want.
Yeah, definitely.
Sometimes, man, we just want to, pull the chair
lean
back. Get the mic in up front and just be on seat.
Relax
and just relax, you get me? We want a bit of that sometimes, man. So
this is it.
That's what the cut down is going to be in terms of the Cut Down Show. And I hope that you guys will all enjoy it. And there's going to be a video form as you're seeing. So definitely subscribe to the Cut Down on YouTube. And I'm going to make sure that I'm putting on the audio platforms, your Spotify, your Google Podcasts, places where I can get it out, and subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any future episodes. Going to try and make it fortnightly.
Yeah.
At least minimum once a month. I feel like, just to set my expectations.
Yeah.
Before I build it up to what could potentially be weekly. We'll see how I flow with it, but
that's it.
Expect it at least every 2 weeks. No less than once a month.
Yeah.
We'll go in, man. So, bro, talk to me. How you been?
Yo, I've been chill, I've been chill. Last month, I didn't work a day because, I had bare annual leave built up. I was like, look, let me just chill out, do a couple of videos. Review a couple items and things. It's been pretty chill for me, Not too bad.
I like that.
You, fam?
Bro, it's been, I think, generally speaking, since going full-time self-employed on YouTube, boy. That's my job since October. Since the beginning of October, it's been go. When I say it's been go, it's been Sam Mobile content, Lover of Tech content, traveling out the country, coming back. You know, and I'm grateful, but bro, I've never been on go like this much before. For real, period. Like that. I haven't. And even for me, it's a culture shock. It's a culture shock to my system, you know, because if I look at October, right, that was Pixel 6 launch. We went to the chip shop event. You know,
Spitalfields.
Fam, I did.
That was wavy, fam.
It was wavy, but I still ain't even like edited the vlog. That's how peak it is. The vlog is parked up. It's dead crispy, but it's parked up. That's how, bro. That's how mad like it's been for me personally. You know? That's how mad it's been for me personally in terms of just the busyness of things, right? So Pixel 6 launch was, I mean, like, I think that month I gained about 3,000 subscribers.
That was the waviest.
Was mad for me. Like,
wild, fam.
Yo,
you know I'm proud, innit?
Bro,
you know,
man,
I told you that already.
You're close to 10K.
You're I'm getting there. We're struggling. We're getting up there, fam. There. Just about.
Especially what you went through with the channel getting hacked. It get revived. Like, you've been through it as well, bro. So I'm proud of what you've been able to do to just recover that, man. Yeah, for real.
We try, man. That's all we can do, you know. That's all we can do.
It's been go. And I mean, like, you know, New Year's Day, 1st of January, I was on a plane to Vegas, 11-hour flight, straight off from the jump, you know, like the next 2 days after, I was already working, you know, covering, like, and bro, CES was my first CES.
That looks wavy.
It was classed as CES Lite because of obviously Omicron variant. It's the first CES back in person.
But we're getting there though.
Brands pulled out and whatnot, but it was good. It was good. It's a bucket list thing for me, so I'm glad I ticked that off.
Literally.
But that one took the wind out of me, man.
For real.
Yeah, 10 days out there. It was a lot. It was a lot of work. Like I wish I had someone there that was on my level in terms of to make the process easier, because doing all that content
as a one man
with the time difference as well, working with the writers in a team in Europe, it knocked the wind out of me still.
It can be, I can imagine, fam.
Knocked the wind out of me still. And flipping, what else? Came back. And then straight onto that, man, Galaxy S22 and Tab S8 series
Samsung.
Launch. Yeah, Samsung
have been Samsunging.
Bro,
you know what I'm saying?
More than before, you know. And if it was the thing is, if it was just the phones, it would have been all right. But the tablet, 6 devices, coverage, back to back. And it's good. It's good. You always want content, but this time it was a lot more dense, you know.
Fam, space it out so that we can record it and upload it, please. In fact, not even so we can record it. Space it out so that YouTube has the time to process it in 4K.
Bro.
But I won't get into that.
Bro.
I won't get into that.
Bro. Deep that. And then UK of all people, where we don't get natural disasters, this Storm Eunice decides to come. I'm getting leaks in my yard. People's sheds are flying off. The O2 Arena's tent is coming off, like, say...
Lock off.
You know, so many... Like, bro... And what was so annoying is it came at a time where I'm like, this is the week where I need to do back-to-back reviews, not just for Sam Mobile, but for myself, with sponsors on it, because you don't want to miss out on the sponsor bread, right?
You see your emails piling up like, oh, did you manage to unbox that?
Fam.
Did you?
And I'm thinking, I need to be on this flight to Spain for MWC. And although MWC starts on the 28th of February on a Monday, guess what? Samsung got to work on the 26th on a Saturday.
This guy right here. This guy right here.
So that in itself is a mazza, right? MWC was good. First one. Shout out to Sam Mobile, like, you know, the sponsored part of it, and I won't lie, man, it was good. Barcelona was good.
That looks wavy.
Yeah, got to flip in, watch Barcelona play on a Sunday, VIP.
Yeah,
I'm telling you though, man, there's Sam Mobile, look, they don't miss.
My God, they're sorting you still, fam. It
was a great experience, man. And yeah, covered most of the Samsung stuff. Did a video for myself, saw different brands, and I was seeing crazy stuff from, you know, Oppo with 240 watt charging.
Yeah.
Where you can charge a phone with like a 4,500 milliamp hour battery in 9 minutes. You know, they had 150 watt charging. Like, I'm like, bro,
I can charge my car with that, bro.
Fam. So,
for real.
It was good, man. It was good. Got to enjoy it. Got to chill out. You know, got to experience Barcelona. Go about. Came back. Literally, March has just been back to back as well. Yeah. You know, 10 pieces of video for Sam Mobile, 14 pieces of video on my channel.
Lord.
Managed to get the cut down back. And then obviously A series launch with Samsung as well. So, you know, it feels like it's slowed down a little bit right now. This is why we're able to do this.
That's full steam ahead for me. That's full steam ahead for me. For most people, that's full steam ahead.
Fam.
So you're doing well, my guy.
So
trust me.
That's kind of been my itinerary for the past half year, getting into 7 months. And yeah, man, I'm grateful. I'm grateful for life. I ain't gonna lie. I'm grateful for life.
That's it.
For me personally, of all things, I'm grateful for life. I'm grateful to be in this position where, like, I'm able to do this as a living now.
No, of course.
It brings a different type of challenge, but I'll rather have this challenge than not have this challenge. So I'm grateful, man. I'm grateful to do this, be in person with you, to be able to kind of try new things like this.
So, it's surreal, fam. It's surreal.
Yeah, man.
Last year before, them COVID times, I didn't think this was possible.
Fam, it was not possible.
I think it was possible, fam.
You couldn't even go get a McFlurry or a cheeseburger at midnight past. Literally. No drive-through, let alone this. No, bro. I struggled, blood.
It was peak.
It was peak.
Yeah, it was peak still, fam. Yeah. We come a long way still. A very long way. But we're here now, man. We're thriving.
Yeah, man. So what about you? Talk to me.
Yes, fam.
Let the people hear about you. Introduce yourself.
Myself. Introduce myself.
Yo,
I go by the name of Jamo. I run a little YouTube channel called Tech Jamo, where we started off with video gaming, but then I like tech as well. I like tech and video gaming. So PS5, Steam Deck, all them things I'm interested in, and if I can get my hands on it, review it and let you know if it's a waste of money. You understand? I keep it real, fam. I'm like, look, I like this thing, but man can't afford it. You understand?
And this is Jamo, bro.
This is what I do, you know.
He brings a tech, and
man.
he puts a Jamo into tech, man. So definitely. I'll have all his socials, especially his YouTube.
Yes,
he's literally a couple hundred away from getting 10K. Trust me, man. Let's get to 10K, especially the fact that he suffered a channel hack as well. Managed to get that revived. Got the growth coming back onto it, man. Let's get him to 10K. So definitely link in the description below, and go subscribe and show the love as well. Follow him across all socials, man. And man, I'm glad you've been able to recover from that. Just
that was wild, man.
Yeah,
that was actually wild.
Talk a little bit about that. Just now we're spinning it off. Talk a little bit about that.
I won't even bore you guys with the details here, but I basically woke up and I thought, what videos have I got to drop this week?
Yeah.
As you do. Signed into my YouTube studio and it was like, oh, you're signed out. Please sign in. I'm like, Google, man. Like, allow the security.
It's just ain't the time.
Let me sign in, man. They were like, no, your password has been changed.
Raw.
That's when I was like that.
This is spinning.
Looked at my other Google accounts. And I'm like, but my other Google accounts are fine. What's going on? Then I was like, let me just check my actual YouTube channel.
And see what going on.
There was no YouTube channel for me to check. I was like, nah, not like that. Then on my other email address where I usually get my emails and stuff like that for product reviews, I'm seeing people asking me that, oh yeah, we need to review this, by the way. We need to review. And I'm thinking, on what channel do you man want me to review this stuff on right now? It's looking peak, fam.
Raw.
And then I was like, I think I told Stephanie first. I was like, Steph, can you see my channel? I beg you go look for my channel right now. Because man can't see my channel.
Yeah.
Gone. She was like, what? Nah. She got the Twitter brigade on to it.
Yeah. I saw that.
Twitter brigade, she hooked it up still, fam.
I did see that.
And then people were tweeting YouTube saying, yo, try get this man back his channel.
Yeah.
Eventually, long story short, YouTube creators, they contacted me. They were like, look, what's your usual IP address? What's this? What's that? They went into the background, I think 3 weeks? Was it a month later?
Yeah.
I think about a month later.
I think a month. I think a month. It was about a month. because you ended up creating a second channel. Like, bro, that's one thing I rated, man. Like, you didn't even let it get to the point where you're like, yo, if I have to start again, I have to start again. But the show must go on. Like, and I respect that hustle. Bro.
Literally, I think I sat down. I went quiet. I'm not gonna lie. My babes will tell you, I went quiet, and I thought to myself,
you would do.
Do I like? Is it just the views I'm here for, or am I here to actually make this content? And I was like, you know what? That's my therapy. I actually do the videos and things. So I was like, look, guys, that channel is gone, but I'm still gonna make the content on this one. And it was nice to see companies like Elgato, Noble Chairs. They were still like, look,
you got me in contact with them, man. They're such
Noble Chairs.
Still.
Big shout out to them, fam, because they were literally like, look, okay, your YouTube's done. Just post this review on your new YouTube. Cool. Fine microphone as well. Yeah, man. So some companies were very nice, fam. They hooked it up. They didn't care. They were like, look, Jamo, it's your personality that we're
here for. That's what I'm saying, man. He puts the Jamo in tech. He puts the Jamo in tech.
We try, fam. But yeah, then it was sorted in the end. YouTube eventually got it sorted. I think they said like my comments were gone or something like that.
Yeah.
So now like my comment backlog on YouTube, it's looking bad. But
still.
Yeah. We got back in the end. God is good, isn't it?
Bro, I'm glad. The main thing I'm glad is I've seen a couple people, unfortunately, where that's happened to, and it stunned the growth of the channel in terms of subscribers. Yeah. But one thing I'm happy is like seeing it picked up back. It picked back up nicely. But you know, there's one thing that you said that really, really hit. Like you doing it is your therapy. Yeah.
That's me. I was like, this is what I want to do. It's not. I'm not doing it for.
But it's that word, bro. You said therapy.
Therapy, yeah.
And I've used that for me as well.
Oh, for real.
And I kid you not.
Yeah.
That's why I said I just wanted us to just talk. And let it be whatever.
Yeah, no, literally.
Don't worry. Stuff is happening in the week of tech. There's stuff that's happened. Like we could touch on it quickly, but this is what the cut down is gonna be in terms of the show. It's so funny you say that because when I didn't hit 10K at the end of 2020.
Yes. Yeah.
I didn't hit 10K at the end of 2020. And I did that video. That's on the Lover of Tech channel. So that's for my audio listeners. Again, all the links for my channel are going to be in the description below. I'll put that link for that video in there so you get context. Okay. And I did that in the video. It was literally, that video went live on the 31st of December 2020. Yeah. Because I'd set myself a target to hit 10K by the end of the year. Okay. Because when I went through redundancy at OnePlus and whatnot, I had nothing to do. I was at home, lockdown, you know. And then it was a chance where I revived my channel. I found my mojo again in terms of my flow. Exactly. And at the point, it was almost like I was making a video every day. Yeah. You see, so I was thinking, okay, maybe it's a stretch, but your channel was dead. You've revived it. But it seems to be picking up. Hit 10K, and I didn't. Yeah. And it hit home in 2 ways. Okay. I felt like a failure because I'm thinking, I didn't hit my 10K target. Yeah. It's a bit of an ego trip as well because I'm thinking, my thumbnail's on point. Yeah. I feel like my production's on point. I'm scripting my videos. I'm going in. I'm doing all of this.
You're wondering what's happening.
And like, why? Yeah. And being real, you're seeing other people that you feel are putting in less effort.
Oh, yeah.
Getting it. And you're like...
people are out here shooting at 720p on their front-facing camera.
And it's like, you can tell there's
it's true.
It's getting to you. But then at the same time, I'm like, I found my love for not just tech, but making videos again. Yeah. And I looked at my library and I'm thinking, I've produced so much more videos in terms of quantity, matched with better quality than I've done 3-4 years being on YouTube, doing it on and off.
Of course.
And all because lockdown and just having the time to just crunch it.
And get through that.
I'm like, that I'm proud. I'm actually proud of that.
Fam.
But I was split. I was like Harvey Dent, bro. I'm split in two. I'm like, I feel like this. But at the same time, I feel like this. This is so weird. So I just want to talk to you lot. Like, this is how feeling proud and feeling like a failure can come in two. And this is how I'm feeling. I don't know how to explain it. But one thing it has told me is, that me doing videos is literally my therapy. Like, when I'm not doing it, I feel like that's when I'm not given a chance to be me.
No. You know
what I'm saying?
I hear you completely. I hear you.
You know, so it's just when you use that word, that's what I use for me. So
Yeah.
when you said that, I was like, raw, you see it that way as well.
Yeah,
When
definitely,
you went
fam.
through your challenge.
Even when OBS is beefing me,
Yeah.
I'm like, right. Sometimes I'll set OBS, I'll see that it's working, I'll be like, right, I'm going to bed now.
Yeah.
I just wanted to show you that I'm the alpha male, yeah, OBS. You understand? That's it, yeah, man. No, for real, though.
So I didn't expect you to touch on that.
Yeah,
I didn't expect you to use that term.
I said,
Like,
it's the cut down now.
yeah, bro.
keep
It
it
really
calm,
is.
innit?
It really
Yeah,
is.
this is what it is for me.
It really is.
And
So now it's good. It's good that you managed to find that back and you saw the growth.
yeah.
You know,
yeah.
you're gonna hit
It was
that
like
10K.
7K at the time.
Yeah.
When that happened. Yeah.
So I'm proud of you on that one, man.
Getting up
well
there,
done
fam.
for patterning that up and
Mm.
yeah, man. 10K soon come.
Yeah. Hopefully, fam.
Yeah. So
That's it.
yeah, we're pretty much here, man. We're
Yeah.
pretty much here, and like, what phone are you running now? Like, let the people
Yeah,
see. Let
so-
the people see. Let those people see.
At the
We've got
moment,
this
fam.
camera too right there.
Where
You
we
gotta
at?
show
Where we at?
them.
Where we at?
Covered.
Galaxy Z
Covered.
Fold
Z
3. This
Fold.
is where we're at, fam. Wait, where's the thing at?
He's
Yeah.
fully
Fam.
beast in the production on that,
Look
man.
at the colours up
Come
there.
on.
Look at the
Energy.
colours. Yeah.
Energy.
There we go.
Energy.
Nah, do you know what? I do like it, fam.
Yeah. It's
I was
a
saying,
beast.
yeah.
It's a beast. It's
the,
a beast.
The productivity that you get here, you can't get it. It's
Yeah,
unmatched.
It's unmatched. And I mean,
fam.
I'm glad. Vodafone bossed me on this one to bring it
Yeah.
back, so I could like obviously test and use it. But it's like I'm in such a good place in the device access
Yeah.
that it's like it's almost a little bit overwhelming.
Yeah,
in the sense
no,
that
definitely.
we got an Oppo Find X5 Pro,
Lord.
Find X5,
Lord.
13 Pro from
Hey.
iPhone, S22 Plus, Fold 3, S22 Ultra, right? And there's some legacy devices there as well. Pixel 6 Pro.
Biggest man thing there's more over there, guys.
I know it sounds like a flex, and I apologize. That's not what I'm trying to say, but I love the Fold so much that I'm like, rah, can I not just review these products? Can I just use this one? You know,
We just keep.
like I feel that way sometimes when it comes to just I want to just use
It'd
that.
be like that.
Because I remember like when I went to Dubai with the Sam Mobile lot in November.
Yeah.
Fam, all of them were busting out their Fold 3s.
Oh, really?
But because it's Pixel
Okay.
season at the time,
Yeah.
I'm using a Pixel.
Of course.
And
Of course.
obviously I've got the S21 Ultra because I was
Yeah,
comparing them because I was going to come back and do the general comparison videos
Okay.
and all of that stuff. And I'm like, rah, miss. You know when they just open it up and my head was spinning. My head was spinning still. So
It's like that, man.
I'm flipping.
The grass is always greener, to be honest. I look at my babes with a S22 Ultra and I'm like, do you know what? Why am I folding? I don't want to fold. I don't want to fold anymore.
But you know the thing is, I think one of the things that's gonna cure that problem, like what you said, is basically Fold 4 if they fix the aspect ratio.
Oh yeah.
For that cover display. I think if it was as wide as your S22 Plus here in terms of the cover display,
literally,
you wouldn't really be bothered. You know what I'm saying?
That'd be alright.
Yeah.
Little what? How much is that more?
Literally, this is 20:9 aspect ratio.
Yeah.
25:9, right? So once that gets patterned, I think you wouldn't have literally felt that pain and that pinch. So Fold 4.
Yeah.
I know we talked about it quickly. We
Yeah.
want to brief over that.
For real, yeah.
But
Fold 4.
like what were the points that you touched on again that will really make that difference?
Man was saying, obviously, first of all, see this, look at the thickness of this case here, yeah?
Yeah.
By the time I put that on the phone, I'm getting all kind of carpal tunnel holding the phone to my ear, you understand?
Yeah.
So let me put the pen inside the phone.
Yeah.
First of all, simple.
For real.
And to do that, let's make the phone aspect ratio a bit wider, as you said.
Yeah, of course.
And then also, because I'm a very simple guy,
Yeah.
let me use the S Pen on the cover, the cover screen.
Bro,
I'm a simple man.
Bro.
Understand?
Bro. I love that because those points that you said, that one was the one that threw me off the most.
I remember you saying,
because,
yeah.
Again, it's like from when I reviewed it originally, had it originally, and then got it back.
Yeah.
Based on the fact that it has the same problem as the S21 Ultra.
Yes.
Where you couldn't put the pen in there. This one goes a step further where you need a specialist S Pen. So I ain't lacking in terms of S Pens.
No.
But fam,
but a special one.
You just a normal S Pen, you put it as, hey, you don't
like,
even belong. You can't even touch it. is that smart. It knows what I want.
No bueno.
That's an extra hurdle.
Yeah,
so if
true.
you had a tab, a tab series, you know, and you wanted to use that S Pen and cross, you can do that with, let's just say, the S phones or the Note phones with your tablet.
Ultras,
use one S Pen, cross in between. Can't do that with this.
They've got a pen that comes in between that does both, don't they?
But bro,
for an extra
bigger.
price, obviously.
It's an extra price, but it's not in the same form factor that you have. It's
That's
even
true.
Bigger.
That's true as well.
So,
and there's not a case I've seen.
There's
for it.
no case because it's bigger.
Yeah.
So it's an extra hurdle.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's not to shun Samsung for not doing that.
No.
Great,
No.
but it's literally so isolated.
Yeah.
The high chance of it being an expensive replacement goes up because you ain't got nowhere to store it.
This is my second S Pen, guys.
You see?
It's my second S Pen. £59 used on Amazon.
Fam. And it's a proven fact that when the S Pen is built in, you pretty much will not lose it. You pretty much will not lose it.
Unless you're a them person.
Fam.
That will take it out and put it somewhere else.
And that one I'll be, you know. So,
I'll be looking at you like this, fam, still, over the glasses.
So I love that. Inbuilt. Definitely 120. Definitely the S Pen support on the cover display.
Yes. Yeah.
The wider aspect ratio. And
then
the camera.
Guess,
yeah, man.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm not, like I said before, I'm not looking for S22 Ultra. I'm looking for at least the main sensor of the S22, that new 50 megapixel sensor. You know, I'm at least looking for that. Right?
That'll be good. That'll be a good start.
And the zoom, I'm at least looking for the same zoom. 10 megapixels, proper 3x zoom with OIS, right? And even saying that, I forgot that the inner display, the under display camera is 4 megapixels.
Yeah.
Right? Get it to a resolution where it can do 4K and it's a bit more clearer. So develop on that because for 4K, you need about 10 megapixels, 8.3 megapixels around there. Get it to there. And I mean, I'm not upset with it. I think it was the right decision.
I think their first time using it under display anyway. First time.
Yeah. So in my opinion,
it was a valiant effort.
The right decision. But I think those things are gonna be, you know, the key for now. But like I said, in the future, they need to mirror, bro. Beyond what the Fold needs to be, it needs to be what is on the Tab and the S series. You need to have a base model. This one that we have here being a plus model. And then the Ultra being the height and the width. The big boy. The unapologetic.
Yeah.
You get the full shebang.
What price do you think they're going to put on the big one?
It will be 2.5 Gs.
Yeah? Okay.
You see?
Realistic.
You see, the thing is...
Realistic, fam.
I know the it needs to get to a point where it's accessible, but because of segmentation, right? Solid state phones are always going to be there.
Yeah, of course.
The foldables are always going to be in that bracket. If we're talking about fold, not flip. Flip has come down to normal.
It's relaxed
phone prices.
now.
Yeah. But I think it will always park up. And I say how it's going to park up is this: the compact base model, will be like 1.2 Gs. I would say 1.2.
Okay.
Right.
1.2, 1.3.
I think the normal one, the plus, this one would then be 1,350.
Around the same price that this one. Yeah.
And then the Ultra version, right? I think it will be over 2 Gs.
I think I'll get over there straight.
See? But in the ideal world, it shouldn't be any more than 1,600 in my opinion.
Yeah. It depends what they're gonna put into it.
That's it. You know,
if they get over 2 Gs, then I want the Ultra camera.
I'm
gonna say it has to now.
And this is what you're saying. It's like the expectation. It has to be, right? So I think that's going to be interesting to see what happens with the Flip 4 and the Fold 4 come August in about 4 months or so. Going to be very interesting to see that. And just the future of foldables, that kind of segmentation, I expect to see that near the end of the decade. 2028 to 2030.
What are we in now? 2022. Yeah.
In my opinion, come that time, we should be seeing that breakup, especially with what I experienced with the Find N from Oppo.
Yeah.
When you see the fact that, like I said to you, it's literally about here.
Yeah.
And then it
in terms of the
width,
size.
Same width as what you get on
that's
the normal
nice
phone.
Size, fam. That's a nice size.
Yeah.
They're
that's
onto
a nice
something.
Size. They are onto something.
We need more competition like that, really. Some more people to challenge Samsung and say, look, we're going to do it this.
Yeah. It's nice. So Yeah, let's see how that
Yeah.
comes. Let's see how that comes.
Fingers crossed, man. Fingers crossed.
Yeah,
it's
let's see how
looking
that
bright for Samsung still compared to what they've done this start this year.
Yeah, definitely. So, what's been happening this week for you so far on the tech side of things? Or gaming even? Like,
on the tech side, gaming, it's been a bit gaming for me. Like, I've had a lot of peripherals.
Okay, cool.
Keyboards, headsets. Just released a capture cards yesterday. I think we was even talking about capture cards a little earlier today. HD60X, fam.
We can actually talk about that. Funny enough,
we'll talk about it obviously it's got like your high, frame rate pass through now. So you can do your esports level gaming and still record at 60. It only records at 60 though.
Yeah.
I think can you get 120? I'll have to double check, a fact check.
This is what we're gonna talk about.
Yeah. But
because this is where the tech side of me comes in.
This is it.
Right?
This is it.
And I'll start to break it down.
Tell them what you want.
I'm just gonna be straight up. Like, I'm biased to the point where Elgato next to Samsung, they're like my favorite brands. I love what they do, and I'm not shying it away. The HD60X, based on technical limitations, is limited to HDMI 1.4, not even 2.0. HDMI 1.4 only goes up to 4K 30. HDMI 2.0 goes up to 4K 60. And then the new standard with HDMI 2.1 that you get on the RTX 3060 graphics, the new Radeon 6000 graphics from Radeon and AMD, the new PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and Series S, they go up to 4K 120. You see, so you see the difference in terms of how the frame rate and the resolution
over HDMI standards,
over HDMI standards, and it's capped there. There is a place for it, but you see, to me, I know it's gonna sound harsh. It's a good product, but it's not what we need from Elgato now.
You reckon?
Elgato, we need HDMI 2.1 capture cards. We need the capture devices for these next gen devices that we've got. The new 3000 series RTX graphics cards, which are not actually new anymore in terms of the 3000 series.
No. I'm sure 4000 is going to be out soon.
We know getting a PS5, especially and a Series X, is still missions, right?
It's a lot.
But they've been out for more than a year now. A year and 6 months now, right? Where are the HDMI 2.1 capture cards? At least we are on the Mark II of the 4K 60. We should be getting a Mark 1 of the 4K 120 PCI in there. So we can have HDMI 2.1 in and HDMI 2.1 out to your TV.
All the frames from.
Bruh. Ratchet, I told you, Ratchet and Clank in 4K 120.
It's pretty.
Insomniac.
It's pretty.
You lot on crud.
Always have been.
Bro, the game, beautiful.
Fam.
Beautiful.
I tell people when they get PS5, Ratchet and Clank, or don't ask me for a recommendation. Don't do it to yourself.
Bro, the game is beyond next genin. Insomniac, the confidence they've given me, I can't wait to see Wolverine. I can't wait to see Spider-Man 2. What they're going to be bringing out with that, And all these, you want to capture them properly in its full glory.
No, of course.
You know?
Of course.
And not having that limitation of when you put it through your capture card and you've got a 4K 120 TV, it will be capped at 60. It's like I'm missing out on it.
Like
you
for
can
the recording,
tell the difference. No,
so you can.
It's good. HD60X is good, but that's not what we need from Elgato. In my opinion,
it's a streamer's.
It is
capture card. It's definitely a streamer's capture card. Because of I guess the limitations of the streaming platforms themselves.
It is a limitation.
That's what I'd say.
It is a limitation, but I just feel like the Elgato I know would have busted. Why? Because the Mark 1 of the 4K 60, they were the only ones. And they charged a little bit of premium before the competition came in and dropped it.
They could do, exactly. Yeah, they could do.
But that's what I want to see. I want it to be like, we ain't waiting for the competition. We're going to show you what first, best, you're going to pay a premium for it.
Yeah. They should.
Maybe they will.
Maybe they will, you know, because they haven't had a refresh for the 4K 60 Pro, as you've said, the PCIe version. And they've not had a refresh for the 4K 60S plus the external.
There you go.
So a Mark II of both of those could level it up, and that 4K 60S plus is sitting at £390.
There you go.
For gamers.
There you go.
And it's not a PC thing.
There you go.
Wow.
And
They could do it.
And that's my point, just based on the fact that as hard as the PS5 and Xbox Series X and S are hard to get in that order, yeah, they've been out for a while. Right, you got great channels like Digital Foundry that are doing great analysis, but they're limited because there's no HDMI 2.1 capture devices in any form for them to give you the true representation to really show people this what is why you invest in a 4K 120 monitor. This is why you invest in a 4K 120 TV, so that you can really see the difference between going from PS4 to PS5. Because bro, invested in this LGC one with the PS5. That's when I was like, this is the difference. It's different. This is really like, I get it. And that's for me. I was like, I get it. You know?
I hear that.
And I want more people to get that. So it's like, oh, what's the difference between that and the PS5? It's like, bruh. It's like, I don't know if you remember back in the day when Sky HD came. And people were still using the old TV. I went through that with my mum, bro.
The box TVs,
I'm like, Mum, why have you got Sky HD, but we're still having a box TV? Let's go get a HD TV. Oh, there's no
Mum
difference.
won't deep it like that, man.
Bro,
Mum won't deep it like that.
When they got it and they watched Gladiator, first time on Sky HD, on the HD, they were like, nah, you were right. Of course I was right. How you gonna run the old thing? So
listen, you gotta allow mumsy, fam. I remember when I got my first laptop. I was like, Mum, I need the one with Wi-Fi. She's like, you don't need that Wi-Fi.
Yeah,
the Wi-Fi is not worth an extra £50.
You're trying to ruin the pattern, man.
Love mumsy though, love mumsy.
Nah, we still love you, mums. Like, I'll be seeing my mum on the 27th. Like, I'll be going to Canada for 3 weeks. So that's gonna be the week.
Mumsy,
like, flipping my sister's birthday as well. She didn't, obviously we didn't get to celebrate it 2 years where she graduated. She didn't get to celebrate it because of COVID, her birthdays as well. So it's gonna be good. Like, looking forward to being there. I'm gonna be in Toronto as well. So a couple of my Toronto massives. Hopefully I get to catch you as well. Shout out to Siobhan Salmon, killing it with the day in the life videos, my bro. I told you that's in your bag. So if you hear this, you know what, Wagwan. Shout out to you. Hopefully we'll get to link up.
I know.
But yeah, that's not anything against the HD60X to wrap it up. No. But I'm just putting out there, Elgato, I'm calling you up because I know you got that in the bag. I know your R&D. I know you lot think out the box, man. Look at the stream pedal that I'm using. That's all you. You do stuff like that. You don't wait for the competition before you react. You are the competition. You run the game.
This is it.
So
trendsetters.
Bring out the 4K 120 PCI Express capture card, please. My PS5 needs it. My Series X needs it. That's really the case. That's my take.
I think they will.
Yeah, that's my take. But
with the naming scheme of the HD60X, I was expecting 4K 60X, 4K 120. So it's clearly it's coming. It's coming. Yeah, I'm not worried about it, to be honest.
But I don't want them to wait for the competition to bring out, then they react. I want them to, even if it means paying a premium, because they're the only ones patenting it. Cool, let that be. Pay that premium.
Do you think they're scared because of what they did with the 4K 60S Plus? They brought it out before like anyone knew that they needed 4K 60. Do you think they're...
But that's what trendsetters do.
Yeah, that's what they do. 100.
Because when you do that, you are associated with that feature first.
Yeah, of course.
And everyone else is a backseater.
Yeah.
Unless they're bringing it out at a much, much cheaper price with better features. You see? And that's my argument.
Yeah.
You see? That's my love for their brand coming out where I'm calling them out and not just, don't settle for that. Do you know what I'm saying? That's just me personally.
Yeah.
You see? So that's all, man. That's all. It's just one of them things where I just wanted to put out there. But yeah, shout out to Elgato, man. Another product release. Yeah. Flipping for the relevant audience, it makes sense and they know it. They've done their research and they know their callback for the ones that need it. So shout out to Elgato for that one, man.
What else we got as well?
What else we got? We got two things that have happened this week, you know.
What did we say this week now? What you got for me?
Listen.
Yeah.
Elon Musk decided to be the majority near enough stakeholder in Twitter.
Mr. Twitter Musk.
Bro, I don't even know if I can pull up the article. Hold on, let me see if I can put it up. I'm going to read this out, but my video listeners, you're going to see it here. This is from Twitter Communications, Twitter Comms. Yeah, it says, this was posted on the 5th of April, UK time, 10:31 p.m. yesterday, as of us recording it.
Yeah.
And it says this, now that everyone is asking, yes, we've been working on an edit feature since last year. No, you didn't get the idea from a poll. Yeah? we're kicking off testing at Twitter Blue Labs in the coming months to learn what works and what doesn't and what's possible, right? And you can see the little GIF animation there. That pretty much shows.
Let me run that again.
Yeah.
Let me see that. Let me get that.
You see that edit? It's like delete tweet, edit tweet, right?
Oh.
So they are working on it. And the funny thing is, they pulled an April Fool's, what we thought was an April Fool's tweet. And they said, we're making an edit button on the 1st of April. And it's like, yo, you're fooling us, right?
That's why
Only to find out that that's the case.
Yeah.
But the reason why they're saying that they didn't get it from a poll is because Elon Musk must have done a poll of, do you want an edit button?
Yeah, exactly.
And I don't know if I can even find a tweet.
Probably.
Let me try and find a tweet. Mind me, people. Mind me, people. This is where
like Elon, you know.
Elon Musk. I think he had a poll. Yeah, right here.
There we go.
Right here. Let me switch to it. Yeah, and it says, "Do you want an edit button?" And look at this guy. This guy he spelled yes wrong at the top. YSE. Just to troll people, like. Is he?
For flip's sake.
And it has 4 million. 4.4 million votes.
Well, what's your vote?
Yeah. Of course, it's been overdue. It's been overdue. And here's my hot take.
What are you saying?
Right? It's been overdue because on Instagram you can edit.
Yeah.
All other social media platforms you can edit. And I know Twitter's a very, very like sensitive one in terms of abuse of power or whatnot. YouTube comments you can edit.
Yeah.
It puts a bracket saying edit. Even if you're allowed to only edit it once, right? Cool.
Yeah.
Even if you're only allowed to edit it come a time period, cool. If there's a bracket in there that says edited, and then it goes in there to probably allow you, if let's just say you have a Twitter Blue account, to see what the previous edited comment was.
That's
that period,
what I was thinking,
and then it goes away after a day or two, so you don't see what the previous edited one was.
Yeah.
But they keep it on the database for security reasons, for whatever reason.
To see what it
but
said,
then it's always going to be edited. But that's it. You get your one edit on that. That's it. You can't edit anymore. It's better than nothing.
That's it.
Bro,
it's not rocket science.
It's not rocket science.
It's weird that they say they're working on it when I'm just like, what's being worked on, bro?
Fam.
What's being worked on?
And that's just my hot take. That's not the solution, people. I'm sure trying to come out here and be like, I know what their algorithms and their framework behind the scenes and stuff works out. That's not what I'm trying to say. But what I am trying to say is that it is overdue. It is overdue. Every like YouTube, for example, if you heart a comment, right, from someone, you heart a comment, and if they edit that comment, the heart goes.
Oh, yeah.
Or if you pinned that comment originally,
it will unpin
and they came back, so they figured out what works for them, and they're improving it. So to me, Twitter's been overdue for a hot minute.
It's not an out of the box thinking experience.
Not, bro. It's not.
It's really not.
It's not.
It's really not.
It's not.
It's really not.
It's been overdue. So
wow.
I mean, by coincidence, it feels like because Elon stepped on. He's the main person. He's one of the main persons on the Twitter board now. Chucked a good amount of money.
Yeah.
Owns about 9 to 10% stake. It's because of Elon. It looks coincidental. It might be.
Yeah.
And he'll probably make sure that it patterns through.
He'll probably hold it, to say that it was. I admitted it
to make sure that it happens and it patterns through.
Yeah.
But Twitter, it has been overdue.
Fam.
Give us the edit button. Come on.
I
gave you a couple of things there. Run it on Twitter Labs.
Run it now.
Give there a reason to actually pay that little £5 or $5 a month for Twitter Blue. I would do that if you give me the edit. I'd make sure that we get fully a free ad-free experience. Add a couple of little features in there. Maybe give us access to higher quality bandwidth for videos or longer videos, so we can post videos on Twitter as well.
Yeah, like that.
Stuff like that. Like, add a bit of flavor, but that edit button and that edit feature, it's overdue. We need it patterned. So
I feel like the edit feature has to be standard procedure, even without subscription.
Bro,
I feel
it should be.
Yeah.
It should be. But it's Twitter.
Yeah, no, of course.
And
of course. It's 2022.
They've made
Stone Age.
Wait this long.
Yeah.
I'm even just setting my expectations of I will settle if they actually just put it on just Twitter Blue.
I feel like they're getting more hype not doing it.
bro.
They're getting more hype not doing it,
and
fam.
that's the thing. That's the thing.
They
so
love it.
it's one of those ones. That's
Yeah.
I think that's the main one. I think that's the main one for this week. And let's see how they do. If the labs feature comes through and whoever gets on it and you're part of Twitter Labs and it works, man, keep pushing it. Make that a priority.
Boy, I'm not
no later than the end of the year. That should be implemented. That should be our Christmas present, Twitter. You get me?
Christmas present, you know. Should have had it time ago, fam.
Time ago. So
that's
been the mad world of Twitter at the minute, man. With Elon coming through. They're actually working on the edit button, and we'll see how that implements and that goes through, man. But
boy,
yeah. And I think the only other thing is Apple.
Yes,
Apple. Their yearly worldwide developer conference, WWDC.
What are you expecting, my bro? For phones,
they've literally, as you can see, pretty much put it out there. It's one of our favorite times of the year. WWDC #22 for 2022. Can't wait for the 6th of June, right? And by history, WWDC is Apple's showcase for their new version of iOS, iPad OS, Watch OS, Mac OS, right? But there are certain times where they do show hardware products. They do show hardware products. Sometimes. But they tend to show those hardware products as a development announcement. You see? So, yes, by numbering, we should be seeing iOS 16. You asked me about phones. Let's talk about phones.
What do you reckon, fam?
At this point, iOS is so mature that the things that Apple need to implement, they are dancing around it. Here's why. Little things like on the new iPhones with, it's not new anymore, but the notch design, you still can't see the battery percentage.
Yeah.
It's little stuff like that. You still can't see the battery percentage.
Yeah.
We still don't have it always on display.
Quality of life.
We don't have split screen on the larger screen iPhones. When you're moving your icons around, you have no control where to put these icons. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's bare little stuff. Like the auto brightness feature is an accessibility, but not under display settings.
Yeah.
Why? Who co-signed that? I don't know who co-signed that. But I'm saying there's more.
Yeah.
But I'm saying just that alone, bro, can't you just fix it? Just fix that on a software level. Fix that. Do you know what I'm saying? Amongst other stuff, I don't know what else can really be done in that sense. But I just feel like at this point of how mature iOS is, I don't know why we still have these little niggles in just normal features that are just not there patterning.
Is it just building character for them? I feel like it's a character thing for them.
It must be.
Yeah, it's got to be. Because they know what to do. But that, I don't know, for some reason, for me, it kind of makes iOS. You know the issues of it. You know that? You know, there are some certain things here that don't work, and I identify with it. I'm like, yeah. Oh, that's iOS.
I get it. It's a characteristic.
I can only assume. That's the only way it makes sense to me. You know, like that. You know, like that. Come like how Android has mad cameras for when they're being used in third-party applications. Oh, it's Android. Yeah, I expect it.
Yeah. It's true. I get what you're saying. I mean, they might surprise us. They might pull something. Last time, you know, they did a feature called Universal Control where literally, like with the iPad OS and your Mac OS, with the same peripherals, I think if you're on the same network or they're next to each other, your mouse can go straight to the iPad and back to Mac OS. Yeah,
like a screen like that. Yeah.
You know, so that universal control where it's unique to them as clutch, you know, easy setup through your iCloud account as you do, you know, as well as obviously continuation with, you know, what they had before. So they might bring some Apple flavor. So I don't want to discount them, but I'm just saying, like, could you just also just fix those odd little niggles with software like that just don't pattern up and just don't make sense to like your UI interaction and stuff, you know? But obviously that's coming up. I won't get into Mac OS because I'm not a Mac OS user. So I don't even know where to navigate from. I ain't used a tablet, let alone an iPad in years. So I don't really want to touch an iPad OS. But obviously, we've seen the transition to Apple Silicon.
Yeah.
Cool. They've got
It's
the
been
Mac
doing a
Studio.
lot. The
It's been
battery.
doing a
We
lot.
spoke about it the other day.
We did.
Yeah.
Like the performance, the efficiency ratio, especially on their laptops
Mm-hmm.
now. Yeah, they especially as a creative professional like what we do, where we are video editing. We're video editing.
And mobile as well, doing it. Yeah.
Mobile.
Anywhere.
Fortunately, unfortunately, whether you like it or not, especially for us that are predominantly Windows users that I've never touched Mac OS, Apple have the best content creation laptops for creators.
That productivity there.
Yeah, for productivity.
When it's unmatched, it's unmatched.
It's unmatched.
It's unmatched, yeah.
I mean, the Achilles heel and the missing factor is gaming. Gaming.
But if you're a gamer, you know what you want.
If you're a gamer and a content creator, then Windows is still the best way.
Yeah.
You will lose out on the efficiency. You won't get that kind of, optimization. Cool. But just optimize for power to performance, full performance on battery and long battery life, and for content creation, they're killing it right now.
This is it.
But the last one, and they said it at the end of the announcement of the Mac Studio with the M1 Max, M1 Ultra and stuff, that there's just one more left, which is the Mac Pro. Their full desktop version.
That should be a big boy thing.
Their big boy thing.
Should be a
right?
big
That's
boy
what's
thing.
missing.
Yeah.
And my thing is how are they gonna pull it off? Because my love for desktop is not performance, it's connectivity. Like I demonstrated to you, having expansion slots with PCI, being able to put cards in, more storage, more ports to plug in, more ports to plug in and expand. That's what I love about
PC
desktop.
Just
in general, right? And that's what's great about their current Mac Pro on the Intel Xeon platform, right?
Yeah.
My biggest issue that I've been saying about this transition to Apple Silicon, when it gets to that level, are we gonna get compatibility? Because if let's just say someone like let's just say you're a streamer, you can't use the Elgato Camlink Pro or any of the PCI capture card on Mac. There's no compatibility. You've lost out. But what if you like Mac OS, but you don't like Windows? You've lost out. Apple haven't helped with that. Is that still going to be the same problem?
What's it going to be?
And that's the issue.
Yeah.
I've said to people, the only thing that will entice me to jump over to Mac OS in any way, shape, or form, it's not really those software features, but hardware connectivity. Where I can plug in stuff.
Thunderbolt as well.
Thunderbolt, so many different things. You see?
It's crazy. I think a lot of people sleep on connectivity and I/O. Like, I'm a gamer, obviously.
Yeah.
I had a gaming laptop with a 3080 in it, and it didn't have an SD card reader. I swapped it for a laptop with a 3070 in it that had the SD card reader. Because what are we doing with our camera SD cards?
There you go.
I'm not a dongle guy.
There you go.
Dongle people, I have respect for you. Listen, I don't let me not cuss. Do your thing in it.
But
that's not me, man. I work too hard to be a dongle guy, man.
And you just hit home.
Yeah.
And that's what I tell people. Like, all the stuff that you're throwing at me when it comes to that level of a Mac, you sold me on the laptop. You ain't sold me on the desktop because you're asking me to give up all of this, not being able to plug in these capture cards and being able to switch up, having more connectivity. Look how many SD drives I've got. It's like that's an intangible thing that makes more difference than a lot of things. That convenience is unmatched, So that's what I'm mostly interested in. How are they going to integrate with expansion and I/O? Because regardless of what you're going to tell me about the performance is this, at that point for that level of performance, I don't care.
What is it
working with? What am I able to attach to it to gain more of that power and performance and that benefit? And if I'm not doing that, especially when it comes to I/O, bro, I'm still not going to be interested.
This is it. It's got to work. It's got to fit in. It's got to be productive. It's got to help you, really. Like the Stream Deck just fits in and it just works.
Seamless.
It helps
with
you.
The pedal, coming in like so many.
Something so simple.
And that's the difference. And that's allowed me to do that because my desktop with my motherboard has a lot of USB-A ports in there, as well as USB-C, but even then it's still not enough. But because it's got enough, I can get a hub, connect. Whereas with what they've got, yes, Thunderbolt's there, but USB-A is limited on the Mac Studio to 2, right? there's no actual dedicated display port output. You have to use a Thunderbolt to convert. I don't want to do that. I want a direct port. You know, you're limited to HDMI 2.0.
Yeah.
There's no HDMI 2.1. So I can't get high refresh. You know, so there's so many things that go on. It's like all these things, when you start going up the higher tier to what should be a form of a desktop, if I'm not getting that, what's the point?
And you're doing workarounds for your workarounds.
Yeah, and yeah, bro.
Workarounds for your workarounds, you know?
You patented it. You said it perfectly. So
that's when it's just like...
That's what we might see as a development announcement, or maybe a full announcement at WWDC. But WWDC will be based on software as usual. And 6th of June. 6th of June. Let's see what go on, Apple. Surprise us.
Let's see.
Surprise me.
USB-C in the iPhone?
Boy. But that's gonna be September.
Yeah. No, of course.
But maybe if they reveal certain iOS features that hint to that, because sometimes that's what happens. Yeah, some of the software features hint towards some of the hardware.
How is this going to work on Lightning? It's not going to work on Lightning.
Exactly. So you never know. We'll see. That could give a hint, and then September comes. We'll see if they will actually transition to USB-C.
A lot of people might jump ship if they did, you know.
Yeah. It'll be a big one. It'll be a big one. And again, it's another thing that is overdue.
Yeah.
There's another thing that's overdue. And they were the main companies that pushed USB-C from the original 12-inch MacBook.
Yeah, they're doing their Thunderbolt things as well. Yeah.
Yeah, man, that's another thing that's overdue as well.
Like you said, it's one of the characteristics of it.
I know.
It is, isn't it? It is. Because there's no logical reason for them to do that otherwise. So it's got to be a characteristic that they're like, oh yeah, we want people to know this is Apple.
Fam, you said it. Only
way I can explain it, man.
But yeah, bro, I think it's a first episode for the cut.
Yeah, no, that was wavy, my bro. That was wavy still.
We've gone back to back. I've enjoyed this. It's comfy.
It's nice to have some like-minded tech people.
Bro, just bouncing off, man. Just bouncing off. We can't do it in person. I'm going to make sure. I showed you the little trick with how to use the teleprompter with the screen so you can have a proper. I'll send you the links,
When are we getting Ben's tech tips? Ben's tech tips.
Bro,
please.
We'll do that.
Spin-off channel.
The setup is pretty much ready where we can show the behind the scenes of how we come up with these stuff. Show the video production side. Show the live streaming side. Show the podcasting side. And show how you can modularize your space to get all these different sets in one place.
Fam.
Yeah, so that's my trick, man. That's what I'm trying to go for. So,
fam, I don't know how you've done all of this in this room, fam.
It's the fun of it, man. The passion of it, you know, when it's your therapy. That's what we were saying before,
what I'm saying.
bro.
Yeah, no, for real.
There's a dopamine side of your brain that finds it therapeutic. It's fun. Even when the technicals are happening, you're like, something in you is just driving you to want to just keep going because you know, like, the end result is so rewarding.
You made that last edit, you sit back, you press play, You're like, whoa.
Yeah.
You like that?
Yeah. So that's how I'm feeling, man. And bro, I appreciate you coming through.
Fam, thanks for having me.
No.
Thanks for having me, fam.
The time is the most valuable thing, like, and I appreciate you taking the time to come. People. Definitely, all the socials are on the links in the description below for my video listeners. Definitely go subscribe to Tech Jamo. Let's get into 10K. Head over to the Lover of Tech channel as well. Let's build up the Cut Down channel to come to a place where it is it's just flowing as it is. For my audio listeners as well, definitely like, subscribe, turn on notifications. We're going to try and keep this every 2 weeks at least, if not once a month, and make it a really, really special and a fun one like we did now. Stay safe out there. Stay blazed. Stay blazed. I always do this.
Wear a mask.
Stay safe. Stay blessed.
We'll
definitely catch you in the next one. Peace out, people. Easy.